He'll take the pain away. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in and with the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails, love always wins. I am QUAN, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration. Happy birthday to all of my Pisces, second beacon Pisces. Really quick, just because it is Pisces season, and some of you all know I'm a Pisces. Really quick, this book is called The Secret Language of Birthdays, your complete personology guide for each day of the year by Gary Goldschneider and Juice Elifers. And as a quick treat for anybody that is a Pisces that happens to be born on this day, March 10th, which is life path number 1, okay? You not only share a birthday with me, but you share a birthday with Harriet Tubman, okay? Harriet Tubman was psychic and intuitive and tapped in to the moon. How you think she was able to guide all those people? You know, she was tapped into the moon. I mean, plus she knew how, of course, to find direction using the stars and astrology, but that's only a few of the gifts us Pisces have. So anyone that is sharing this birthday with me and Harriet Tubman, very quickly, today is March 10th. You are life path number 1, a second beacon Pisces. Life path number 1. Those born on the 10th of the month are ruled by the number 1 because 1 plus 0 is 1. And by the sun. Those ruled by the number 1 generally like to be first, which is the case of March 10 people, may mean putting their feelings first. The sun often grants the qualities of a warm and well-developed ego with a distinctly human, positive orientation in life. Since those born on March 10th are Pisces, they are also influenced by Neptune, which leads a romantic cast to the sun's radiance and may indicate a tendency to be a bit scattered, impressionable, and fanciful. Okay. The 10th card of the major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune, which symbolizes the ups and the downs, the wins and the losses, the success and the failures of life. So the card for my Pisces of March the 10th is the Wheel of Fortune. Your strengths are that you're sensitive, you're empathetic, and you're soulful. And your weaknesses tend to be that you're long suffering. You're long suffering and you're withdrawn. And I'll give you a quick brief, and you can fast forward if you come to my reading through this, but just really quick. The day of the soul searchers. Those born on March 10th are deep emotional individuals. Their drive for success is often rather low key, and they may be more concerned with understanding themselves and coming to grips with their complex personalities than they are with fortune, power, or fame. This does not mean to say that March 10 people are overly self-involved or somehow self-indulgent. On the contrary, they love to have fun, particularly in an intimate setting socially with close friends, and are most happy when they can occupy a central position in the family, surrounded by nurturing and protective influences. The sensitivity of March 10 people are pronounced. They are easily hurt. They feel rejection keenly and want little more than to live in peace with their fellow human beings. However, those born on this day who have experienced traumatic childhood episodes, deep psychological wounds inflicted by a hurtful parent or overly rigid moral system placed on them early in life can retreat from the world into a private, inaccessible emotional space and stay there. Because March 10 people are so sensitive, they experience the highs and lows of life as few others do, and therefore are more likely to turn inward and search their souls to try to understand themselves. Through the inner development, they cultivate empathy to the pain and suffering of the misfortune. And for this reason, many born on this day opt for a service oriented career. The more highly evolved of March 10 people show great sympathy and kindness to others, even to the point of being self effacing and saint like. As parents, March 10 people tend to be nurturing and understanding, but must beware of a tendency to be overprotective and subtly manipulative. Generally, March 10 people put personal considerations before anything else. Also, since they are highly developed in the emotional realm, they may not develop their willpower and mental toughness as fully as they might. Consequently, they can drift or stagnate, not having the strong desire or ability to better the circumstance. For the less talented or gifted of March 10 people, qualities of acceptance and passivity may not be so desirable. Okay, so just really quick advice for March 10 people is do not deny your ambition, build a strong ego, learn to protect yourself from your environment without cutting yourself off. Remain open but attentive, and beware of getting stuck or materially attached. Your meditation is one soul may inhabit many bodies. All right, so there you go. That's for me and any second beacon Pisces and anyone else sharing a birthday with Harriet Tubman. Guys, there is a demon. I know there are plenty of demons, but there's a woman that is a demon that was able to disguise themselves and masquerade as an earth angel. Okay. This is someone that was deeply traumatized and wounded in their childhood. And due to their wounding in their childhood, this person um, might have interacted with a lot of social workers, counselors, therapists, and things of that nature. And in doing so, and getting therapy and counseling and things of that nature, whoever this person is, they learned all of the lingo and the talk of psychologists. They learned the lingo and the language and the talk of how to talk your way through certain things, how to heal from all kinds of trauma, sexual, emotional, verbal, whatever, due to what they went through. But the healing within them is not real. But because it happened at such a young age and they've dealt with so many people and heard so many people try to help them and give them therapy, but unfortunately, this person is a psychopath. Okay. It's a psychopath that knows how to mimic a therapist, and they know how to speak the language of therapists. And they're an emotionally intelligent vampire that know how to perfection mimic saying all the right things and give all the right responses. They might have grown up in a group home, foster care. Okay. See, one thing I've learned, because I used to work in school setting with children that were living in foster care group homes and things of this nature. Okay. I dealt with a lot of children with all kind of abuse. Because of their upbringing, these children are highly intelligent and they know how to play social workers. They know how to play counselors. They know how to play teachers. They know what to say, what trigger words to get empathy when they're trying to get something going. They know when they're trying to get out of something, how to mimic healing. They know what the therapist wants to hear them say and explain and describe. Okay. So this is one of those. This is somebody that spent time in the system growing up. Okay. That knows all the right things that sound like healing, that people want to hear, and know how to give it back out and mimic and repeat. It's an emotionally intelligent vampire that's on an expert level that has not healed one bit, though. Okay. This is someone that knows how to play the system and they know how to play people. This is somebody that has a lot of prejudices for different reasons, mostly against women, but women and men. But she's very, very jealous of women that are creative, successful, intelligent, beautiful on the inside and out, and have a natural divine feminine energy. Okay. And she was abused. Okay. But whoever this person is, through everything that one thing I told you about children that grow up in the system, they know how to play people. They can even get up to Ayanna Van Zant level. Okay. And they could even get to a place of where everyone respects them. And they might not have healed for one bit. They could be toxic as all get out. Not talking about Ayanna, but I'm just saying, and you wouldn't know because they know how to play everybody and they know how to pick up on everyone's energy, emotions. They're the best readers because they grew up abused. People that have grown up and were narcissistically abused and abused in many, many other ways, they know how to read people very well. Trust. People that have grown up and been abused, especially if you grew up in the system and you've been homeless in group homes, foster care, you know how to read energy because you have to do it for your life. You have to know when something coming. You have to know personality types of a person that might try to harm you, hurt you, SA you, or whatever. You know how to read people's energy and personalities perfectly. You understand? And you do that, it comes to you naturally out of survival. You learn how to do a whole bunch of things. Okay. And you also know how to get what you want and get where you want by mimicking people that you've watched, that you interacted with, people that have tried to help you. So whoever this person is, it might be a Libra, sun, moon, or rising is what I got with the Justice in reverse card. This person, they were able to get their way into some kind of position of authority. Now, whether you realize it or not, the government, we'll say in the United States, okay, has another government that operates kind of off color, another government operating with it. Because this is the reason why. Because magic is it's a real thing. Death spells are a real thing. And there are certain people that have abilities that other regular people don't have, that actually can and are a threat to the public. I'm just keeping it real. So there's a sector of the government that operates in the dark that deals with people that have a lot of magical abilities that are a threat to the public and a problem for people because they can go around stealing from people, unaliving people, and these are not crimes you can drag into a regular court. You understand? These are not crimes that you can, go and accuse somebody with no evidence, because some of these people are able to even do it just using their mind and using the technique of visualization, lighting a candle that later on you drop off with whatever you got at the crossroads. Nobody ever finds it, or you can get rid of whatever you're doing. You understand? It's not a crime that is easily prosecuted. Okay. So there is another part of the government, okay, that operates. Whoever this woman is, she's a part of that, okay? And she's been put into some position here. This right here is the Garuda, okay? I'm going to pull this forward for you. The three of double Vajras talks about somebody that knows, it talks about like a teacher type of energy. Somebody that knows, but I'm going to read it to you. It's better. Somebody that knows how to teach, by example or something like that, but we'll get that in just a sec. Okay. This is Amagasiti, okay, the Buddha of double Vajras. And this Buddha, this type of energy, because it's a type of energy, okay, that you embody, just like the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, it's an energy. The Garuda was considered judges, okay, guardians, and they were to look over the nagas on earth, okay, to make sure they were not getting too out of control or disorderly. So they were in charge and had a responsibility to maintain balance and order by making sure no one was getting out of line and doing too much. Okay. So this is someone that was given a position of authority. And just like we give police officers permission to carry a weapon and use it on people when they have to protect the safety of the public or citizen. So you have to have a certain level of integrity. You understand? This woman was given access to resources to be able to see people's personal business, to be able to monitor people's phones, laptops, all the accesses of the NSA, all of the access cameras in people's homes. This is someone that's been spiritually and physically spying on people, okay, to make sure that no one is abusing magic. And she told a lie about you and maybe others too, because she lacked integrity. Because what was going on with this woman is she has not healed from her wounds, but she's been masquerading around as if she's healed. And someone, because she knew how to speak the lingo and the language and mirror the energy of a healed person, okay, because she's a trickster, she grew up in the system, and she knows how to play people like psychologically. She's a word witch, okay. She got a position, and in that position she told somebody a lie about you, of you being a witch, a lie about you hurting people using magic or something like that. And people launched an all out spiritual attack on your life because of what this woman said. But in actuality, this woman, I got a lot of different things about her. For whoever you are, I'm talking to, she has a Willie Lynch complex. She doesn't like your complexion. She doesn't like your color. Okay. And she's got a lot of other grudges, not just against you and your complexion, but there are other reasons too, and other women that are in different complexions, but they have other things going on in their lives she's jealous of. Okay. Like being in a happy relationship with someone that loves them. There are other people she's jealous of that are born with spiritual gifts and abilities. There are other people that are just abundant. They're doing well. They're happy. She's jealous when she sees people's mother and daughters that look good, that get dressed and get their hair done nice and go to the salon. It's all these different things that trigger her. And she's been using her position to attack and abuse mostly women that she's jealous of, that are intelligent, that have independence, that have freedom, and all these things. And now somebody does not see eye to eye with her with the Two of Swords in reverse. They can't come to an agreement with her. They can't agree with what she's been doing. And there's a tower happening right now because something could be going on. Somebody could be moving something forward with that Chariot energy, or there might be a Cancer involved here. Someone is a Cancer, someone might be a Libra, but either way, this woman is having a tower right now because she abused power to the utmost, and it was out of her shadow self, out of unhealed wounds that she has, that she knows how to disguise very well. QUAN Oracle card for this read. There it is. The book. So the book of changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life. Although it isn't always predictable, Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction, even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now. Allow Kuan Yin to bless you with the trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. All right. So some things might be taking place for some of you all that you might not understand, that might not look right or seem right to you, but just stay in alignment and trust that whatever path you're on right now, it's going to lead to whatever your divine purpose and path is. Okay. Even if it don't look like it. Okay. That's what I'm getting. All right. And I would like to just quickly, where's my books at? Sorry, guys. All right, I have the four of double Vajras. Yeah, I would like to. Okay, so the Buddha of double Va, let me tell you, this is the energy she embodies, but she's in the reverse. Okay, Siddhi, the Buddha of double Vajras. Siddhi is the green Jinnah of the north, and his paradise is located in the north where the stars never set. His name is Infallible Success or unobstructed accomplishment. His name is Fukya Joju Nyaroa or Nyaroroe, okay, in Japanese, and Dan Grub in Tibetan. His mudra is Abhaya Mudra, the mudra of fearlessness. Fearlessness and wisdom are his virtues. So this is somebody that's fearless. They have no fear. They take risk and chances without thinking twice about it, okay? And that's a virtue to whoever this woman is, which is fitting of the Buddha action. Siddhi is fearless and unobstructed because he is one with the depth of the sea of the unconsciousness. He perceives where things are going and knows where they have been and acts accordingly. He is the head of the karma or action family of the Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. The most famous member of the family in his Sakti Tara is his Sakti Tara. His animal is the Garuda, okay? The man bird that is a wise healer. This card represents mastery of the intuitive function, which brings unconscious wisdom into the light and allows one to act fearlessly. Intuition is related to the element of water. Okay, so whoever this person is, they may have a water placement and they might have a Libra placement. Now, this energy is someone that is the head of karma or action. That means their job is to help give people their karma. Okay, which is very interesting because they're coming up, whoever this person is, as a Libra. Okay, and y'all know Libras rule karma. Okay, interestingly enough. So let me go ahead and pull the three of double Vajras really quick, because I think there was something they wanted me to say about that as well. There it is. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be on my phone to make sure that I can watch the reading along with you all to make sure they didn't cut me off by accident. Okay. Or on purpose. All right. The three of double Vajras. All right. Where is it? Because I didn't. The three. Okay. The three of double Vajras. Okay. A teacher passes on a written text to a student. This card represents support and guidance. In yogic practice, there is a close relationship between the teacher or guru and the student. The teacher passes on more knowledge of what is written. more than instruction in the practice of yoga, and more than words can convey. The best teacher is one who is an example other than the goal, who is enlightened. The best teacher is one who is an example of the goal, who is enlightened. Enlightenment is contagious. To be in the presence of unconditional love is to resonate unconditional love. To list what not to do, to complain, and to draw attention to what is done wrong helps to promote frustration and negativity. When we explain what is desired and praise the student for achieving it, the student begins to understand the goal. This is teaching. When the teacher is one with the goal, teaching becomes effortless. So there is two energies here. And there was someone this person was working together with that they lied to about you, that orchestrated many spiritual attacks against you because they lied and said that you were a bad witch and you were attacking people because you have spiritual gifts and abilities. But it was really because they wanted to energy harvest from you and they were jealous of you. And this might have been a mentor to whoever this person was. This might be someone that might have maybe brought them in to the group or employed them, or I don't know. But these two people were working together, but they're not seeing eye to eye. And somebody might be moving something forward because whoever they were working together with, they were working together. Okay. They don't agree with what this person was doing. Even if they were trying to mirror something for this person, they are realizing this person is really a demon and they're unhealed. And they've been masquerading around as an earth angel that's really there to bring karma and do right by people. But in actuality, they haven't healed from their own wounds and they're hurting people. They're hurting innocent people and enacting vengeance on personal vendettas they have because of their psychological issues that they have not yet dealt with. And maybe they won't deal with it in this lifetime. Okay. Now, delight popped back out here again. Okay. So I have delight, miracle, perception, and communication. So maybe somebody is communicating something right now because their perception, they are able to perceive and see something that they maybe didn't see before. Okay. And this might be a miracle for you, like divine intervention for this person that was abusing power, that was given power by the government, by the darker side of the government that deals with magic. Okay. And delight. Let's start with delight. What is delight? The Two of Cups. Okay. Somebody sees whoever you are as a delight. Okay. And they want to connect with you, they want to make you an offer. That's why the Two of Cups came out. So this is a miracle because this is divine intervention because somebody found out someone was lying about you. Somebody found out the truth about you. Somebody found out somebody was really masquerading as a person that's healed, that just wants to help good people and protect them from the bad warlocks and witches. And they found out this person is all the way toxic. Okay. What is communication? Somebody might be about to communicate the person that was trying to stay hidden while they took hits at you and tried to hurry up and get rid of you, possibly with the spiritual attack on your life, which include your love life, your money, and your health, and maybe everything else, every other aspect of your life. Okay. I know for me, y'all, and I know it's a whole bunch of y'all in my collective going through the same thing. Even right now, they still are blocking my phone. They even, because I'm overseas, when I try to pay my phone bill, they try to block me and I have to jump on another phone and call from a different number and they try to block that and I have to like play a game. I like literally have to jump between my laptop and jump between three phones to hurry up and catch them off guard, to hurry up and make a payment. It's like a game. Okay. I literally can't even make phone calls. You know, they block me on my phone still from being able to make communication with people in order to keep me isolated. They're able, you know, that's something that was good about the church. That's something that we should have kept doing because it was because of the church during slavery that, you know, the Black Americans in America were able to orchestrate and organize freedom runs, revolts, and all kind of things by coming together and having meetings in person with each other. Okay, it was also used to educate, teach how to read, and it was the first schools that we had, and a lot of other things. In this day of technology for all people, they found a way to control people because we solely rely on technology to communicate in every form. And now that religion is taking a turn in this Aquarius age as more information comes out and we have a deeper understanding of metaphysics, the sciences, and things, people are not going to church anymore. Okay. And people go to schools that train you to think a certain way. And all these things, when the church used to be the focal point of the community, now it's all these other different things. So it's hard if you're not on technology to continue to meet up with your family because everybody's working and you only communicate through the phone. You understand? I think something needs to be done to get everybody back to the churches again. And even if it's not for religion, it has to be a meeting place again where once a week the communities of people come together to talk about issues affecting them with jobs, finance, mental health, services, therapy, help, and for recreation to become a family again, a community again. Regardless of your spirituality, religion, or whatever, they need to keep a form of a church going again where people come out and meet once a week, because that's how you stay in contact with people and stay up to date and know what's going on in people's lives in case people need to form together to help each other. Like right now, there are things that are going to be going on in the world right now. And the way they have AI set up now with everyone's YouTube video, it's hard to tell what's real and what's fake. And I believe they are flooding the internet with that because there are going to be things taking place that might be very attention to, but because people won't be able to tell the difference between AI and what's real, people are going to be confused. People are going to be confused in the game. I think people need to meet up in churches once again, regardless of your belief. Bring children together, to have Sunday dinner together, and I'm talking about you don't have to be blood related, whole communities, so that if suddenly somebody is being isolated and gang stalked in your community, you know, you see everybody once a week so they can know what's going on. What do you mean? Oh, that's why nobody can reach you on your phone. Are you okay? Do you have enough food in your house? Do you have heat? There's a storm coming. Such and such, such and such, such and such. You understand? People need to get back into the habit of coming together and meeting up in groups in person, even if not church, meeting up at people's house for Sunday dinner or once a week just to come together, period. Family or no family, groups. Because this is how you keep up with what's going on and stay close to people regardless. Okay. That's really important right now when we're being controlled in how we can communicate with each other through technology. That's on purpose. Okay. Because they've managed to completely, thank you, they've managed to completely isolate me from everybody. The only person they let me talk to is my daughter, and that's it. The only person they let me talk to on my phone, any of my phones, is my daughter, literally. This is what they've done to me. And I know it's a few of you, they're doing that too, because they don't want real, genuine people that can think for themselves, that are awakened. They don't want you still coming together to meet up and put your heads together. They don't want you putting heads and resources together. Okay? So it's good to stay involved if you are a part of a church or community center, even if it's not church anymore for some people. Okay? A community center room where, like a church, everybody meets once a week and does a potluck, a small potluck. What is it to get a potato salad from Publix with mustard made with the red skin potatoes? Shut up. I'm having a taste. I'm thinking about something. What is it? Because I know how people. What is it to bring some greens, or what is it to pick up a? You understand? What is it to once a week do a small cheap potluck and everybody just brings something small, and you come together and just what's what? You do it with the HOA meetings. HOAs do it, right? We got to stay in contact with each other. All right, what is the energy crown in this read? So there's somebody here that wants to communicate with you about what this person has done against you. And I don't know what the tower is this person is having right now, but whatever they did to you, it was very bad. They abused their access to resources. They abused that the government gave them. They use their access maybe to energy weapons or people that have them, their ability to give orders to people to come to where you are to do things. They have abused access in every way possible, invading your privacy and life, lying on you. This person, and it's all because they're jealous of you. Okay. What is the energy crowning this read? Uh-oh. Yep. Somebody can't move the calmer waters right now about a high priest or high priestess. Because somebody is worried about something. Because somebody might have pulled their offer back from somebody. Okay. And they can't move to calmer waters because you're highly intuitive or you're a high priest or high priestess. Now, I don't know, take it as a resonate if you're a man or a woman, but whoever you are, you're highly intuitive and they can't move to calmer waters about how intuitive that you are. Okay. The King of Swords reverse. This person was in some very cutthroat, strategic energy with you, and they have absolutely zero empathy. They have zero empathy for you. Okay, this is someone that doesn't have any empathy or compassion for you because they're jealous of you. They feel like it's not fair. Whatever they went through in their life, they feel like they've been given and dealt a bad hand, and they feel like no one had empathy and compassion for all the bad things that happened to them in life early on, and maybe even as an adult. So why should they have empathy and compassion for you? And on top of all of that, whatever their personal psychological gripes are with you. So this is somebody that couldn't move to calmer waters about the fact that you're a high priest or high priestess in the upright. You're very intuitive. You're very connected. Okay. They couldn't move to calmer waters about that. Okay. What's the obstacle right now? This communication. Somebody might have communicated something, or someone could have Aquarius in their chart. What is the obstacle? Give me 2 cards for the obstacle, please, and thank you. Please give me another card for the obstacle, please, and thank you. They didn't see that somebody may have communicated something about how childish they were being. Okay. Somebody didn't see something. Or someone might have communicated, they made a decision about something. Someone that's very childish, very superficial. And here goes that Libra energy, the Justice card. So one person could be a Libra. The other person might be a Queen of Pentacles reverse, man or woman. This could be someone that's just lacks integrity, someone that's very selfish, overly materialistic type energy, someone that's very shallow and childish. Okay. So maybe this was their friend, and somebody didn't see that somebody had been communicating with somebody about something. I don't know. Someone could be an Aries, or this could be an older woman or a man they might have communicated something to the court system or whatever type of justice system they have in the government for, I guess, this sector of the government that deals with spiritual crimes. Okay. So this is a sector of the government that deals with spiritual crimes or something like that. Okay. Yes. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. What? Somebody don't want to let something go because they in the Five of Pentacles. And someone's illuminating something. Judgment. Someone made a decision. Okay, got it. Okay. Child, I'm sorry. 222, balance. Got it. Wow, that is so on point. No, they was just telling me about some commotion going on outside of my house. It has something to do with me. Okay, it's fine. So there could be an Aries or an Emperor here that might have been communicating either with a spiritual or religious leader, or and it doesn't have to be an Aries. This could just be someone standing in their power. It could be an older man or older woman. But whoever this person is, they've been communicating with somebody. They didn't see somebody had been in communication with somebody. Tell me more about the situation with this Emperor and Hierophant. And this could be a sector. The Hierophant could represent like the sector of the government that deals with spiritual crimes and spiritual threats or something like that. Okay, tell me more about this Hierophant situation, please, and thank you. Tell me more about this Hierophant situation. Okay, the Lovers. Somebody might have be someone's partner. Okay, somebody that was partnering up and working with somebody that was partnering, someone was partnering up with someone, or someone could be a Gemini. Okay, I have Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra here. Okay, someone could also be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, the star reverse. Okay, what is the star reverse? Clarify the star. Oh, an Aquarius. Okay, so somebody that had been partnering up. Oh, there's an Aquarius involved here too. Now, this might be this Aquarius that has been hunting high priest and high priestesses to energy harvest from, to gang stalk, put into isolation, and sell them on the market to the wealth class. Uh, we've been talking for 3 years on my channel about this Aquarius energy that goes around and locates and finds high priests and high priestesses, and he sells them to people in the wealth class that do rituals. And how he sells you is by putting you in some contract you don't know about, where they isolate you, gang stalk you, and make you suffer. They make sure that you don't have enough money to survive. They make sure you don't date anyone unless it's someone that's a part of their coven that's going to abuse you so that they can energy harvest from you. They literally put you in a spiritual jail, prison. Okay, because they sell you to someone in the wealth class that's a part of a cult that does rituals, which is why they're the wealth class. You understand? And this Aquarius energy was working together with this woman, to bind you and do what they were doing to you. They were in bed with each other. They were in cahoots with each other, the Lovers, or someone could be a Gemini too. So this Libra took an offer from an Aquarius to do spell work, to bind you spiritually, and to attack you, to energy harvest from you, and to destroy your whole life using magic and using resources in the government. But now somebody didn't have victory and success. The problem is you're a high priestess, or you're highly intuitive man or woman, okay? And you know exactly what's going out, and you've been very vocal about it. And it's gotten a lot of attention from a lot of people. So they can't move forward with it. And she started trying to kill you. This woman started trying to get rid of you and do death spells, and even set you up on the physical realm to be killed, like sending people toward you. Because not only did you know too much, you were too vocal about it. Okay, what they were trying to do to you, and they couldn't get your energy. Okay, so this Libra took an offer from an Aquarius to do something to you, okay? And now they're burdened, okay? Because someone communicated something to a Hierophant energy, okay? The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Somebody could have gotten a message to somebody about how reckless somebody was and how destructive they were being. And now they can't move forward. Tell me more about what happened. Tell me more about this Emperor over here. The Seven of Swords. All right, somebody might have signed a contract to do some kind of a crime in the past. Okay, so this is someone that was a part of this network, okay, in the government, and they were supposed to do you something in the past. The Page of Pentacles, something unethical, something dishonest. They were going to do something to you because they are a part of this sector. These energies I'm picking up on, they're all a part of this dark sector of the government that deals with spiritual crimes, okay? So there's an Aries Emperor energy here. There's a Libra. There's an Aquarius here. And there are a few other energies here too. Okay. But you didn't commit any crimes spiritually. You didn't do anything to anybody, whoever you are. It was just an Aquarius that wanted to pimp you out spiritually and sell you like a high priest or high priestess slave to someone in the wealth class. And they were heartbroken because you broke out of whoever they sold you to, they're not getting money from. They were celebrating the Queen of Swords. That's an air sign, Aquarius, Libra. Yeah, they were celebrating with this person their complete wish fulfillment. But now they can't move to calmer waters. Oh, so this Emperor might have recently, this Emperor energy, they might have recently celebrated with an air sign, whether it's an Aquarius or a Libra, one of them, that couldn't backstab and betray somebody that was working on something, the Libra. Okay, so this Libra was unable to backstab and betray you, okay? And they kept working on it, and they wouldn't stop working on it with this justice in reverse. And recently, this Emperor Aries celebrated with this Libra. And what did this Emperor do when he was celebrating? Oh, he illuminated something. Somebody was trying to cover for someone that their spell work kept backfiring. Yeah. Okay, so this Aries told the Libra that the spell work kept backfiring and it was too much of a burden. It was just too much energy being put for too long and it wasn't going to happen. So they told them they were going to release it and let it go. And then what happened next? So they told this Libra they were going to release it. I just saw the Empress reverse. That's what the Tower is. Okay. So with this Tower here, you see the Tower, the flaming disc is the Tower, okay? The Tower that's going on right now is this Aries, let this Libra know that it's too much of a burden to do a death spell on you and to unalive you and take you out, okay? Initially, they didn't want to take you out. Initially, they just wanted to bind you spiritually so that they could energy harvest from you, and somebody from the wealth class was going to pay for you and you were going to belong to them like their pet. You understand? You were going to be the pet of somebody in the wealth class that either wanted to destiny swap with you or they wanted to just increase their wealth using your energy. And they would suppress your whole life through gang stalking and abuse if they could get you into a relationship with a hidden enemy that would be a part of one of their cults, a woman or a man. And what they normally will do, if they can get you in a relationship, that's even better because they'll send one of their narcissistic demon women or men to have a baby by you, to get you pregnant on purpose or to get pregnant with your baby on purpose. And they'll get paid to do that. Oh, yeah, they go that far. And they'll bind themselves to you and try to make your life a living hell. Literally try to get you locked up in jail, set you up, drug you, do all kinds of things to you. And by making you suffer financially, physically, emotionally, and mentally, if they could get you in a relationship with a demonic narcissist that's a part of their cult, who gets paid money too, all of your suffering, it pays for the contract It pays the demonic spirit with your energy. You have to suffer for them to utilize your energy. You understand? Okay. So if you just complied and allowed them to gang stalk you and bully you into complete isolation and depression and gave up on your life, then they wouldn't be trying to kill you. They'd be like, okay, it's working. I'm getting my check from this person in the wealth class that I sold you to, and all is well with the world. But the problem is you have too many boundaries and you're too healed to be in a toxic relationship where you're being abused. That's not reciprocal. And the problem is you ain't never scared. You're not worried about nobody trying to gang stalk you, trying to put you in fear. I feel like I'm hearing you right now. I feel like you knock a gang stalker out. If somebody come following you in the grocery store too close playing with you, I feel like you the type of person that might accidentally hit them at full force with the back of your elbow. Ooh, child, I'm so sorry, you was too close. And they'll have a black eye. Ooh, I'm so sorry, I ran over your foot with the shopping cart. Ooh, child, you was too close. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. You accidentally wandered into my backyard. Child, I didn't know what you was gonna do, and I shot you. I'm so sorry. You understand? Whoever you are, they can't gang stalk you efficiently because you ain't about to play with none of these people with the gang stalking and following you around and getting too close and violating you by getting too close up on you. The gang stalking thing wasn't working either. That's why they decided to just try to take you out and unalive you. Okay. But the tower this Libra is having is this Aries is telling them. So I'm guessing maybe they did sex magic to harness your energy. Maybe this Libra and Aries, that's the tower. They're not going to work with them anymore. Was this Libra and Aries doing sex magic to harness your energy or something like? Yeah, that's it. I just saw the Magician. Yeah, but they couldn't create a conflict with you for a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles might be somebody that could have been waiting for your energy or something. Yeah, it's too burdensome because you have your guards up at all times. You're ready. You're ready to defend yourself at all times. It's too much of a burden. Somebody might be very defensive right now because they were stuck in a cycle trying to do something, but it's not giving. Like the energy they're putting into doing something, it's not giving back enough result. It's like eating little crab legs. It's like buying little baby crab legs. Okay, it's too much work for what they're getting out of it. Whatever they feel like they're getting out of it, they putting too much work into it. If anybody ever been to the Eastern Shore or ever been in the DMV, you know something about eating crab legs, okay? Or you can eat crab places. And everybody knows that you don't. I'm not gonna say that. I would say, child, back in the day you could buy crabs with food stamps. Because I'm stupid. No, but seriously though, everybody knows that eats crabs or used to eat crab back in the day that you don't buy little crab legs. You don't buy little crab legs. You don't buy little crab legs because it's too much work for that little bit of meat. And you just gonna end up mad. So the Six of Pentacles reverse is kind of talking about it's too much work for whatever they're getting. Okay. Whatever they think they're getting out of it, it's not coming the way they need for it to. It's too much of a burden. The devil reverse, trying to sacrifice you with this hangman energy, doing magic. Yeah, the hangman with the magician, trying to get you so they can't backstab and betray you with this 10 of swords in the reverse. So that's the tower. There it is. Okay, I'm not going to pull too many cards over here about this person. Someone is coming towards you that feels like you're just delightful. You're like a delicious snack, a treat, delight, intense feelings of joy and happiness. Somebody feels like they would feel intense feelings of joy and happiness, okay, by connecting with you. This person wants to connect with you and communicate with you, okay? This person might have had a change in their perception. They might also work for the government, or they might have worked for a sector of the government that deals with spiritual crimes or something like that, bringing people karma or something like that. It's something they do where there are certain groups of people or certain people they find maybe that are criminals or that do something, and they bring them karma, usually probably in a Truman Show area, or only certain communities and areas they'll do this in. I know for a fact that Atlanta is one of the cities where they do it heavily. You're going to know because these will be the locations where there are fires, burning up homes every single night. These are going to be places where children are being shot with guns, and children are shooting guns every other day. Teachers are being shot. 4-year-olds and 7-year-olds are being shot and buried every single day. Violence. 12-year-olds are getting in fights and being unalived by their peers in school. These are going to be people are constantly getting in car accidents, buildings burning down, gun violence. Someone's getting shot every day, every night, constantly going in somebody's house, killing the whole family. These are areas where there are witches and warlocks that are in the government that are, this is what they do at night. They go through and they are sacrificing people left and right. Understand how it works. They do spell work to sacrifice people. And when they do that, they're conjuring entities and spirits. And what happens is, because the people in certain environments that might have economic challenges are more susceptible to depression, anger, and a lot of low vibrational energy, it's more openings for demonic spirits and portals to possess. So that means it's easier to sacrifice people in an area where there are more openings. People are more angry in a lower frequency and vibration. Spirits can come through. So when they go through and they do death spells and say 3 people in this community are going to die tonight, a spirit is dispatched and an entity will jump into somebody that's already carrying a gun. A spirit will jump into somebody that's already walking the street at night looking for trouble, and it will go towards somebody else and cause them to cause a death. You understand? They dispatch the spirit of death in these communities while they're sacrificing people. And the people, again, that are already in a low vibration and low frequency, it's easy for a spirit to jump in them and cause them to take another person's life due to anger. It's easy to do a quick possession. Okay. And that's what's going on in these communities that might be economically vulnerable. Okay. So, whoever this person is, their perception might have changed. Okay. That's coming toward one of you all. And they might be a part of this sector of the government that goes around bringing people karma. I guess that's what they do. I don't know the deep details of it. But this person, it's a miracle that maybe this person, when they found out the truth about you, it might have made them feel some kind of way. Who's the King of Pentacles, please? And thank you. Why the King of Pentacles out here? Someone might be doing something here. Someone might have felt defeated. Okay, about a high priestess. Okay, or a high priest. You could be a man or a woman, high priest or high priestess. There's somebody here that felt defeated. They felt defeated, that was taking action against whoever you are to hold on to you. Yeah, they were planning on trying to hold on to you using magic, but they can't take a risk. Somebody wanted to hold on to something, but somebody's cutting somebody off. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody really didn't want to let something go. They really, really wanted to hold on to you, but this is over, baby. You're free. Whom the spirit sets free is free indeed. Yeah, the Ace of Wands reverse. Oh. Oh. Did somebody think that they were going to have an opportunity to celebrate with you so that they could have sex with you with that Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups? And now the Ace of Wands is coming out reversed. Okay. There might have been somebody else here that was hoping eventually these people that were doing spell work and magic on you would have broken you down to a point where you would be vulnerable enough where they could come in and have sex with you. There was somebody here, okay, whoever this is, there was somebody here that wanted to hold on to you because they wanted an opportunity to have sex with you. Okay. Now, that could be possibly to energy harvest from you. And they were helping people do magic on you. See, they were waiting around for you to either become sick so you couldn't work and pay your bills and you would end up homeless, or they were waiting around for your downfall. They were waiting around for you to get into a vulnerable position where you didn't have any more money, you were homeless, put out your home, couldn't pay your bills, and then this person was going to come celebrate with you, probably for a very, very, very a McDonald's meal or something small, and they thought they were going to get easy access to sex with you, and they were waiting and hoping. You see, when you're being targeted by a cult or a coven, there are multiple, a lot of times, men that want to have sex with you, that know you're too independent, that know you're too clean spiritually and energetically, that know your standards are too high, and they'll be sitting around helping these people do magic and waiting and praying for the day that you're going to get into a vulnerable position so that they can proposition you for almost nothing and have sex with you. This is somebody that literally knew that they would never, ever have an opportunity to sleep with you in life as long as you were independent and could take care of yourself and had self-esteem. So there's this King of Pentacles here that has been waiting on the side, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting and waiting for the magic to work, for you to get in a vulnerable position so they could come to you. See, it's a lot of men out here that want to see women, and especially young women, they want to see them in vulnerable positions, single mothers, out on the street, abused, unsheltered, isolated. They like to see women and children in those positions because they're predators. They're predators, and they want to have options. They want to have options, and they can't wait for the economy to collapse and put women into a bad situation. Otherwise, they have to get a passport and fly over to Colombia or fly overseas to find the women in the energy that they need and want them in. Okay? Yeah, predators. To get the women and children in the energy they want them in. If they can't get it here, they'll get a passport and go overseas to some country where there are no social services, and they'll get the energy they're looking for over there. Sometimes they'll get the energy enough and they'll get unalive too. All right. So let me go ahead and pull some cards here. It's not going to be a very long one. I think that message was quick and straight to the point. Right in there. Okay. Somebody might be doing some work on your root chakra, trying to energy harvest from you. That's okay. Just put your hand at the base. Put your hand at the base of your tailbone, your whole hand over it. If you have oil, protection oil, to anoint yourself, after you bathe, anoint yourself at the tailbone of your root chakra and open your mouth and say, with this oil, I anoint and protect my root chakra. I command you to I decree and declare, I cut and burn and sever every spiritual cord that anyone is trying to attach to my root chakra right now. Okay? You say, no one may siphon any energy by speaking any witchcraft or incantation from my root chakra. No energy may leave my body through my root chakra. No one may attach any spiritual cord to my root chakra. I command all the energy in my root chakra to flow upward toward my crown chakra only. I command every ounce and inch of my divine energy to return and come back to me right now on every plane through every energy body. I command my root chakra to rotate clockwise, and I command this portal to seal and lock all the way shut right now on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional plane. I close my root chakra portal right now. I command you to remain locked and sealed shut until tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. or whatever. You understand? You can program. I feel like somebody is trying to siphon energy from your root chakra. And those of you that are sensitive, you can literally feel it when the energy is being pulled through spell work from your root or sacral. Okay. You can program your chakras the same way that you program a remote control TV, but you have to open up your mouth to do it and use visualization techniques. Okay. Um, and that doesn't, it's not for everybody. Everybody does not have to close their chakras. Okay. I'm talking about people that are dealing with serious spiritual warfare where you've got a whole team of mosquito witches on you that are all doing sex magic and trying to siphon energy from your root or sacral chakra. Okay. You need to visualize the color red and visualize that color red like it's paint, and visualize it swirling around like a black hole until it's closed and locked shut. And you command that portal to close and lock shut until whatever time. Okay. And it will happen. You'll feel it. You will feel it turning inside of you, literally. You can do it with your sacral and solar plexus. If you're having a problem with someone that's parked outside your house that keeps on trying to harvest your energy through masturbation. Oh yeah, when I was in Georgia, I had a warlock that would park in his car outside of my house because I would have shot him with my gun had he taken one step on my property. But he would park on my street and he would sit in the car and masturbate, trying to siphon my energy. There was a little demon I saw on the news, a young man that was caught on ring camera in front of a woman's door at 2 o'clock in the morning. And he was masturbating in front of her door. And he was doing some kind of sex magic. That's what that was. But he was caught on ring camera and didn't realize it. So I think somebody across the way caught him on ring camera. And they were like, that's nasty. Why would you do that? Because he's a demon and he was trying to siphon her energy from outside of her door. This is why I'm like, in this day and age with this thin veil, stop posting sexy pictures online all over the place. You know, people will look you up and find you. People are doing all kind of, you understand? Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. What is the energy? What are the messages, Holy Spirit? But important, you just make sure you're protecting your energy, okay? If you have to, for someone with the root chakra, okay? What are the messages? Real estate, house. Open relationship, poly. Something could be going on with the gas company right now for somebody, and they want me to say where. Somebody might need to prepare to leave America. Yes, prepare to leave America now. Okay, for somebody. This pops out usually when it's someone that was already in preparation, that was already making plans. I know right now it's a whole lot. I just saw a spark. You can rewind my video. A spark just flew out of my candle. Okay, this is what they want me to say. If somebody was trying to fly out the country, like just in the last few days, and flights kept getting canceled, and you couldn't get through TSA because they're not getting paid, and the airport's too crowded, and you gave up, right now is the time to go. You're gonna be able to get your flight, and you're gonna be able to get out if you go right now or in real time. So this might be a message for somebody that might have been trying to catch a flight out of the country, that might have got turned away, or something could have happened. They're saying right now, there's an opening for you. It could even be spiritual. Y'all know God can make a way, however you define God. You know, 1 minute you can't get through a door and there's no openings. Y'all remember in the Fantasia Barrino movie where they had the American Idols, and she didn't make it in because she was either in the back of the line or she was late or something happened. But yet on her way to walk away after getting turned away, a security guard that God sent bumped into them and walked them right on in front of everybody and put them at the head. Okay, that's why I'm saying God, your ancestors, your angels, guidance, or whatever your belief system is, a way will open when there's no way. You understand? Even when there's no way, God will have a TSA agent out the blue, a high vibrational ancestor, or will jump into that TSA agent, and they'll, for no reason, open a brand new line just for you. And like, you come on over here. I like that color shirt you wearing today. You understand? So this message is for somebody. Yes, prepare to leave America, like right now. Okay, so they're telling me where something might be going on in a house with real estate house here. This could be a house where it's an open relationship or poly. There might be some people that are in a poly relationship in a house. Maybe something's going on with the gas company or gas, and they want me to identify a location. All right. Now, it's hard for me to tell what kind of location they want me to. Oh, okay. Because they could be talking about a location in the home or a location. They could be talking about a location in the home or the actual location where they are. I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about it though. All right. Well, we'll see. All right, let's get it. I'm all over the place. The governor of Virginia. Wow. And then I have West Africa right behind it. Okay, I don't know. This might have something to do with Virginia for somebody. And now I have USA, Southwest State. And then I have Arkansas. All right. So I'm going to shuffle. I have Arkansas. I have a Southwest State. And I have Governor of Virginia. Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards. But since usually the first one I open on is a main one that they're talking about. So this might have something to do with Virginia. Somebody might have a bank account at USAA. Okay. Somebody might be from Cameroon. Somebody might be from Cameroon. Somebody might be Filipino. Somebody might be from Kenya. Somebody might be from Colorado. All right. Clarify where. Clarify where, please. Okay. So somebody might have been in the military in Georgia, and they might have an account with USAA. Okay. I used to work for them, y'all. So this is military insurance. Okay. It's auto and home insurance for people that are in the military that can be grandfathered or passed down to family members or something like that. Okay. But this is 100% have something to do with USAA, someone that has an account with USAA. Okay. Somebody might be in the Marines or another sector of the military. Okay. Somebody is Filipino as well. Okay. USAA forced itself out twice already. So whoever I'm talking to, you're going to know this is for you. Where? Clarify where. Okay, somebody might be Jamaican, or this could be Jamaica. Colorado is out here again. Teachers Credit Union is out here. South America is out here. One more, they said. Okay. One more. Clarify where. Kenya and Canada. Was that it? Alabama. Okay. I'm gonna go with what's out here. They said start with Kenya. Okay. All right. What do you want me to say about Kenya? Clarify Kenya, please. So this might have something to do with, and then they said do Virginia. Okay. This may have something to do with a house. It might have something to do with the gas company. It might have something to do with a poly or open relationship. Clarify Kenya. The King of Swords, someone could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This could be their sun, moon, or rising. The Five of Wands reverse. Uh, okay, somebody could not backstab and betray somebody, okay, with a conflict. So somebody couldn't backstab and betray somebody with some kind of a conflict. And right now, somebody might have to do something quick and strategic because the Three of Swords reverse, something is over and they were unable to get away with a crime. All right, so somebody's about to do something quick and strategic because apparently somebody was supposed to backstab and betray somebody in some kind of a way. And I'm clarifying this is for Kenya. Somebody was supposed to backstab and betray somebody to get away with something, but it didn't happen. And now it's over. So somebody is trying to do something quick and strategic because they didn't get away with a crime. What is their obstacle right now? What is this person's obstacle? What is this person's obstacle? They're depressed. They're sad. Okay. And now they're trying to avoid a disaster in their own life. Okay. Because they were celebrating with a group of people that might have given them or shown them a really good time in order to get them on their side to backstab and betray you. Open relationship, poly, is what I'm hearing. This Three of Cups is talking about somebody that was brought into a lifestyle and entertained by a group of women or men that are into some kind of poly house or poly relationship where everyone is sleeping with everyone. And it was fun for whoever this person is and enjoyable. But that was what they used to pull this person in to get them to try to get away with doing something against somebody. By showing them a good time, they were able to recruit them. So someone from Kenya was supposed to backstab and betray someone, and they were recruited by a group of open relationship poly people that were showing them a really good time, and that's how they got them to go along with trying to backstab and betray someone. But whatever they were trying to get away with doing, it didn't work out. It didn't happen. And now the Three of Cups reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse, these are those poly energies. The King of Pentacles are energies of people that are shallow, they're superficial, they don't have any integrity. These are people that are liars. These are people that are, airhead types. They're overly materialistic, that type of energy. It's more than one. That's why the Three of Cups reverse is here. Whoever this person is from Kenya that backstabbed and betrayed you, and was trying to get away with a crime because they were seduced by maybe a group of people that showed them a really good fun time. These people don't want to associate with them anymore because they didn't get away with the crime. So whatever act they were putting on that they liked this person, now they're showing their true colors. Now the mask is off. They're like, damn, we didn't get it done. Okay, so that's what's going on with this person from Kenya. They're like, no, we never liked you. We just was doing that because we needed you to backstab and betray this person. And we needed you on our side because you were close to that person. But now we can't backstab and betray. It didn't work. It's over. So we won't be having sex with you anymore. And you're not welcome in this house anymore for this party house. It's some energy like that. So what's the Knight of Swords? Someone is aware. Someone that's aware of something might be taking very quick action. They're overly emotional. They're drowning in their emotions right now. Somebody that missed an opportunity. Someone could be a Leo. Somebody that was a part of this group. Someone, because they're heartbroken. Okay, so somebody connected to someone from Kenya is a Leo. And either this Kenyan is taking very quick action towards a Leo because they got turned down by the people in this party house. They're not partying with them anymore and they're not friends with them anymore because they can't use them anymore to go against whoever they were going against. Okay. Or it's the other way around. This Leo is going towards someone from Kenya because someone doesn't want anything to do with them anymore. That's Kenya. Okay. And the next one they told me was Virginia. What did you want me to say about Virginia? Someone is very defensive right now, and they're trying to avoid a disaster. They're trying to avoid being homeless, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so this might not be the governor of Virginia, but this might be talking about Virginia, the state of Virginia. Someone might be from Virginia, someone that's trying to avoid being homeless with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. The moon, somebody could have a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio placement in their chart, or they're trying to keep something hidden. Clarify the moon card. Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon. Yeah, somebody was trying to keep it hidden that they don't have a stable place to live. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse can talk about somebody that might be like couch surfing. Pentacles talks about structure and discipline. It talks about stability. But the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is someone that might right now not have structure in their life. They might be all over the place. They might like work this week and they might work at a temp agency this week and not have a job next week. They might sleep on a couch for a week and then look for someone's basement to stay in. Right now, somebody is trying to keep it hidden. Whoever's in Virginia, they're trying to keep it hidden that their living situation is unstable with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, okay? Because the Page of Cups, they might be reaching out to someone, a Leo with the sun. So there might be someone reaching out to a Leo. Okay, so maybe this person from Kenya is in Virginia. This person from Kenya might be in Virginia. They might be reaching out to a Leo because there's a wounded warrior, because whatever crime they were supposed to pull off, they were not able to do it. And now they need a place to live that's steady and stable. Right now, they're having a hard time. And the people they collaborated with that were polygamous, that was showing them a good time, they don't want to be friends with them anymore because they were not able to get through to whoever they were attacking. So they're the wounded warrior. They're going to try to keep it hidden from this Leo that they need a place to live. They're going to wear a mask to try to, oh yeah, well, I left the state, but and I was living somewhere else. Actually, I'm about to move back. I need to find me a hotel. It's hard. All the hotels are full right now. I need somewhere to, just for about a week or so. I need somewhere to stay. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Somebody is gonna try to fake the funk that their living situation is unstable because they need a place to live. Okay, and this person could be in Virginia, a Knight of Cups, because a friend of theirs won't give them a chance or take a risk with them. Okay, so somebody could be from Kenya, someone could be a Leo, somebody could be air sign, sun, moon, or rising, and somebody could be in Virginia. That's what I'm getting. All right, tell me about this military person and USAA. Why is USAA out here? Why is USAA? Someone's not getting a new start. The Knight of Cups. Okay, someone's friend might be aware of Six of Pentacles reverse. Someone's friend could be in the military and they don't have the same, it's not an equal give and take. Somebody might have a military friend that's aware of someone's situation, and their military friend, they're not, right now, they're not feeling the same way about this person in a friendship. It's not equal. Okay, it's not an equal give and take. It's not a balanced friendship right now. Somebody doesn't feel the same way about someone, or doesn't have the same level of friendship with somebody, energy they have for them, for helping them, because they got clarity about something. So whoever this military person is that might have a bank account or insurance with USAA, they're not going to help whoever this person is that needs help right now. They're not going to take a risk and put their neck out for them. They're trying to reverse an ending, and they're expecting this person to help them. Okay, all right. So somebody was trying to go to their friend that's in the military for help, but they're not going to help them because they know this person maybe was breadcrumbing them in a friendship. Maybe in the past, this person wasn't as good a friend to them as they need them to be to them right now. So whoever this person is, they're like, no, sorry, I can't help you. Something like that. Why is Canada here? Clarify Canada. A King of Cups. Okay. So this could be a woman or a man that's emotionally intelligent and responsible. Okay. The Lovers and the Empress reverse. Okay. Someone could be a Gemini. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Or somebody could have partnered up with somebody, a father figure. Somebody could be from Canada. This could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Empress reverse could be an older man or woman, but somebody might have partnered up with somebody with the Lovers energy in Canada. What's the Lovers? What is the Lovers? Oh, somebody is expecting to reverse an ending with someone in Canada, or someone is from Canada and they're in a mental imprisonment about it, if they'll still feel the same way about them with the Nine of Cups here. So somebody is going to reverse an ending with somebody that they know from the past that maybe they cut off or they have not talked to in a very long time. But they're in a mental imprisonment because they're worried. They're all in their head worried about if this person is in the same energy or has the same energy for them or feels the same way about them. Okay. This could be a father figure. That's going to reverse an ending with an older man or an older woman that they know in Canada. Maybe they were in a relationship with. Because this is someone that couldn't let something go, that kept working on something against you. Okay. A Libra. Okay. So the Empress in the reverse is a Libra. Okay. So this Empress in the reverse, which is coming out as a Libra. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is a Libra man or woman, but whoever this person is, they were working on something against somebody in my collective. They're going to reverse an ending with a King of Cups in Canada. Okay. Or maybe they're going to run away to Canada with a King of Cups. The King of Cups could be somebody's baby father who might be a Pisces, or who's that King of Cups energy that they might be running away to Canada with? A Pisces. Okay. So this might be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that this Libra is getting ready to run away. Yeah. There's a Libra that's about to run away to Canada, or they're going to reverse an ending with someone in Canada. All right. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But because they're having a tower, because that Aries doesn't want to work with them anymore. Okay. So they're going to flee to Canada. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit, about this Libra and this water sign in Canada? Okay. This is someone from their past that they're expecting, that they were waiting and expecting something. Oh, that couldn't backstab and betray somebody. That was the wounded warrior. The Ace of Wands that took some action. Oh, somebody might have been gaslighting someone and being childish and lying to someone. Someone was lying to somebody. Don't worry about it, baby. We gonna run away to Canada. I got a spot out there, and me and you, we're gonna run away to Canada. You don't gotta worry about the police being on you. You don't gotta be worried about getting cut. It's gonna be me and you. I'm putting on a front right now. About XYZ and XYZ. No, I don't like that B. This is love of the highest vibration. I'm not gonna cuss. But no, I don't like that B. Of course not. I'm just putting on an act, because I'm trying to see if I could get so-and-so's money and do this and do that. And I'm trying to trick so-and-so so that we could finish pulling off this crime. When in actuality, somebody was actually emotionally manipulating and tricking somebody, tricking a trickster. Somebody was tricking a trickster. Child, somebody tricked the trickster, and the trickster is somewhere with luggage, waiting on the corner to be picked up because she think this Libra think they about to go to Canada, with this water sign, and they having a tower right now. Child, this Libra think they about to go to Canada with a water sign. Yeah, we gonna run away together. The Queen of Swords reverse. Somebody is in some very strategic, cold cut energy against somebody, and they're being real childish. I want you to pack your bags, and I want you to wait on the roof of the projects. I'm gonna send a helicopter. I'm gonna send a helicopter for you. Okay, Daddy. No, the Seven of Swords reversed. Somebody couldn't get away with something in the past, and they didn't want to let something go. They didn't have the skills to get a Ten of Pentacles. Somebody might have blocked somebody or cut something off or stopped something abruptly. Somebody was not in their feelings at all. They were being strategic with the King of Swords to end a conflict. I can't make it up. Now this high priest or high priestess, this practitioner in the reverse, this occultist in the reverse, they feel defeated because they couldn't get away with something. Somebody was never in a mental imprisonment about them. Somebody orchestrated something very quickly. The Hierophant reverse that was divorcing somebody so they could balance the situation out. Okay, what's the Queen? Somebody got their confidence. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe somebody has a long running history with somebody, and was able to manipulate somebody, maybe because of some unhealed aspect of their confidence or something in the past. I'm getting like somebody led somebody on to make them feel like they were in the same energy that they used to be in, and that they could still be manipulated the same way they used to be, or something like that. And somebody still had a hold on them. It's like trickster energy. It's like you're escaping from a narcissist. You don't tell a narcissist that you freed yourself emotionally already. You have to, because a narcissist will react, because a narcissist likes to keep you imprisoned. They like to find ways to trap you. When you're escaping from a narcissist or separating from a narcissist, you have to make sure there are no sudden changes in your behavior, in your energy. You have to make it seem like nothing is about to happen. Keep them feeling comfortable, because if not, they'll go on alert and they'll get to trying to mess things up for you. Okay. When you're leaving a narcissist, you have to keep the same energy that you had before. Act like they still have you in a mental imprisonment. You're still in love with them. You have to act like you're still worried about them talking to other people. You're still jealous when they try to make you jealous. You have to do all these things so they won't suspect that you're setting them up. So I'm getting the energy of someone that in the past was able to manipulate somebody because they knew all of their vulnerabilities, but they healed. But they didn't let that narcissist know they were healed from them, because in order to accomplish whatever they were trying to get away with, they needed that narcissist to stay in the same energy and not to suspect anything. Someone might have made a decision that they wanted to get divorced from somebody or something like that. I can't make it up. I don't know. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart, Libra in their chart, or something like that. Somebody might have Gemini or Libra in their chart. They might end a conflict. Somebody could have Scorpio. Somebody ended something with the Death card completely. Somebody might have completely ended something with the Death card. The Five of Wands, a conflict. Yeah, they're the wounded warrior, and they didn't get their wish fulfillment. Yeah. And the Two of Cups reverse. Somebody don't want to be with somebody or deal with somebody anymore. I picked up on a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I picked up on a Gemini, and I picked up on a Libra. Take it as it resonates. That's Canada. What is this about? They said, I keep seeing gas company. Y'all wanted me to say something about a gas company? Someone's gas company? What's going on with someone's gas company? Somebody can't explain why something happened. Somebody doesn't have a good explanation for why something could have happened to a star. Clarify the star or Aquarius energy. Clarify the star. All right, somebody that might have been in some kind of connection, friendship, or something, or that might have been communicating with. There could be an Aquarius and a Libra here, or something, or two air signs. Someone was stuck in a cycle trying to do something, and they could not defend. They couldn't defend themselves for something that happened, and this might have something to do with gas in a house. The Wheel of Fortune reverse, karma, or somebody could be an Aquarius. Yeah. So this could be two air signs. Somebody might not be able to defend themselves for why something happened in a house with gas. Someone's gas got cut off. A Queen of Wands reversed. The Queen of Wands reverse is somebody that's overly sexual, or could have low self-esteem and think all of their value, the only thing they have to offer anyone is their body, man or woman. Their gas got cut off. Why did their gas get cut off? Okay, so somebody's gas got cut off. Yeah. And they can't explain why. They feel defeated. Their gas is off. Somebody could have moved forward or moved past somebody and kicked them out their energy. Oh, wow. Who's this Queen of Wands reverse whose gas got cut off? Whose gas got cut off? A fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow. So there's somebody, a Queen of Wands reverse energy, whose gas got cut off. And somebody can't defend why their gas is off right now. And somebody is aware. The Ace of Wands reverse. So somebody could have found out somebody's gas got cut off and they're in the Five of Pentacles because of what they invested in doing. Being reckless. All right. Y'all remember when I did those readings where these energies we were talking about that kept attacking you all, and I was like, these people are doing nothing but wasting their time. See, the problem with their third eye is it's off kilter. Their perception is skewed. With the third eye has to do with foresight. Because these people are not in alignment, the light is bended. And because the light is bended, the information that they receive, the intuition they receive is off. So it makes them, when you have a blocked third eye or a third eye that's too tight or too loose, overactive or underactive third eye, it throws off your perception. So you indulge and engage in fantasies that appear to be more real than they really are. And these people, they get stuck in cycles doing witchcraft against you. In the meantime, their life is declining. In the meantime, they're not paying attention to their kids' health failing in school. They're ignoring that the rent's not getting paid. The bank account is starting to get low because they think any day now they're going to have a breakthrough and you're going to collapse and die and they're going to make money off of sacrificing you. And it starts off where they still have the cars. They still live in a nice house. They still have all the things. But after a while, the maintenance on their things starts to dwindle because their finances start to dwindle. But because their perception is off, they keep attacking you, and they start neglecting other areas of their life. And then they get evicted, and they're like, that's okay, I could get a smaller apartment. But they keep attacking you. And while they're still attacking you, time and years are going by. Oh my God, what do you mean we're going to get evicted? You didn't pay the rent. What do you mean I didn't pay the rent? You have not worked in 6 months because all you do is get up every morning and light candles and you're up all night chanting and doing spell work, thinking you're going to kill this person. You didn't realize all them notes they put on the door. Now you're moving into a hotel. Now you're moving from a hotel to a car. And see, when you lack perception, you're indulged and engaged with the fantasy, and it appears to be more real than it actually is. A goal that you think you can accomplish, that's possible. And the delusion is everything else in your life is crumbling. So somebody kept attacking you in some reckless energy instead of just getting a job, and their gas got cut off. What else about this Queen of Wands reverse whose gas just got cut off, and somebody is rejecting them. Who's this Two of Cups reverse that's rejecting this person? Someone that doesn't have a plan, that feels defeated behind whatever they were doing, that moved past them, the Six of Wands. Somebody's leaving them. Yup, fast. Somebody childish is leaving them real fast. Somebody that they were giving and receiving from, that somebody was creating an illusion for. Someone could have Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody created an illusion that something was going to get balanced. Yeah, somebody didn't use their intuition. Somebody was leading somebody on. Somebody kept leading somebody on, telling them that any day now, something was going to get balanced. Any day now, you were going to drop dead from a death spell. Any day now, their wishes, they were going to energy harvest from you and come up financially. And they were going to be able to temperance and balance their situation. And this person didn't use their intuition, whoever they were listening to, because the person they were listening to was childish. And now that person has departed from them and they're not helping them and their gas is off. Tell me about Jamaica. No, they said Teachers Credit Union. What do you want me to say about a Teachers Credit Union? All right. So somebody could be taking very quick action to do something. This might be the job. The Knight of Pentacles might be talking about a Teachers Credit Union, that a fire sign might be about to do something very quick. What are they about to do? Or somebody is about to do something very quickly at a Teachers Credit Union. A crime. Somebody's about to commit a crime at a Teachers Credit Union. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is happening right now in real time. Or they're either in a mental imprisonment or going to go to jail for something that they're about to do at a Teachers Credit Union right now while I'm talking, or in real time. The Six of Pentacles reverse, because they need help. They need a handout right now. So they're going to move forward with trying to do something in secret and move on to calmer waters. So somebody might try to commit some kind of a crime, maybe stealing or transferring money at a Teachers Credit Union. Okay. This could be a younger person, or this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're going to try to get some money from a Teachers Credit Union in some kind of way in secret. And they're going to try to move on. But somebody's aware. A Libra might already be aware of it or something. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that already moved to calmer waters. Somebody is aware. What's justice? Clarify that justice card. Clarify that justice card. Clarify that justice card. The Five of Wands. Somebody might be in a conflict right now because they can't move forward. So they reversed an ending trying to create a conflict with a fire sign because they're in a mental imprisonment. So they're in conflict with a fire sign. I don't know. There could be a Libra that's in a conflict with a fire sign and a water sign right now. And this might be about some money in a Teachers Credit Union. And a fire sign was going to try to commit a crime and take some money out of a Teachers Credit Union real fast. But there's a Libra that's aware of it or something like that. Okay. What is Jamaica? Clarify Jamaica. Clarify Jamaica, the Queen of Wands reverse. Okay. A King of Cups. I don't know. Somebody could be a Pisces, that somebody cut somebody off abruptly and didn't take action with them. The Star reverse. Somebody might not be healing from something. Is someone going to Jamaica? Someone rejected somebody. Somebody might have rejected someone, and to win at all costs, they're going to travel to Jamaica. Somebody just cut somebody off and they're about to travel to Jamaica. Somebody could be a water sign, and the other person could be the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody rejected someone's offer to take action with them. They didn't want to have sex with somebody or something, and they're about to escape to Jamaica and go celebrate. Yeah, they're waiting for something to manifest. They might be waiting for one more thing they need to manifest this, but they can't move forward. It might be a missing piece. Who's this younger earth sign? A Page of Pentacles? Oh, is someone about to run off to Jamaica with a younger earth sign or something, or a younger person? A Knight of Wands? Yeah, somebody turned somebody else down for sex, and they turned down their offer and cut somebody off. And instead, they're about to run to Jamaica, and they're waiting on another younger person. There could be a younger earth sign and a younger fire sign, but somebody is about to go and celebrate in Jamaica with somebody. Okay. And they cut somebody else off. Why is Colorado out here, please? And thank you. All right. So someone from Colorado might have to balance something out that was unfair and unequitable, distribute something, the world card, because an end for somebody doing something. So this Six of Pentacles is talking about balancing something, making something fair and equitable. Somebody in Colorado has to give somebody their share of something. They could have been holding something back from somebody, inheritance money, a house, or something like that. With this world card here, the cycle is over. Someone from Colorado, this could be a Virgo, or someone that's very depressed, older person. This could be an older Virgo that could be friends with a water sign. They might have to reverse an ending with someone and give someone either their house or their inheritance money. Okay, because they're not going to get a new start doing something, being a narcissist, and they can't take any more risk. Doing something that was calculated, trying to be calculated to get away with something. What is the Filipino? Clarify this Filipino or the Philippines. All right. Someone could be Filipino, or somebody could be in their thoughts about someone that's Filipino. What's the obstacle for this Filipino energy? Someone is backstabbed and betrayed. So somebody backstabbed and betrayed somebody, and they kicked them out their energy. They're cut off. Somebody might have been watching somebody, but they couldn't create a conflict. Somebody might have had someone watching somebody. This Filipino, they're telling me, might be someone that could work at a call center. They could work for the phone company, or they could work like for iPhone, Android, or something, or they could be on YouTube, a YouTube employee. I'm getting this Filipino, whoever this Filipino is, in the beginning of the read, I got a YouTube employee. So this person might work at a call center, and somebody had them watching you and monitoring you. But now somebody has cut them off, and they're in their thoughts about how this person used them, because they feel defeated, because they don't know which way to go, because someone's not going to be able to move something forward. So because a secret is coming out, what someone was doing in secret is coming out now. It could have been an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that was using a Filipino at YouTube to do something. Okay. So there's a good chance that there's a Filipino that was doing something for Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This Filipino works for YouTube, AdSense, or Android or iPhone. And this Queen of Swords was using them. But because this Queen of Swords can't do something to you anymore, they cut off this Filipino they were using. And now this Filipino's in their thoughts, because this air sign cut them off, and they don't know if they're going to get exposed, lose their job, or be in trouble. Anything else about this Filipino, the King of Swords? Yep, because they were trying to orchestrate something, and they had this person, maybe they had them watching your stats or watching your subscribers to make sure you didn't get a certain amount of views or something like that. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, they might have been orchestrating something online against you for an air sign, this Filipino energy, and now they're moving on to karma waters, and they're going to get karma for this. Yep, they're going to get karma for this. Why is South America here, please and thank you. Yet somebody doesn't have the same energy for a conflict someone's trying to create, because somebody can't backstab and betray somebody. Somebody might have tried to use somebody from South America. Yeah, the Ace of Wands for what? Sex magic. This Knight of Pentacles might be this Aries. Oh, okay. I can't make it up. Okay. So this Knight of Pentacle Aries energy, this is the organizer. This is the planner. Okay. That's why this Aries always comes out as a Knight of Pentacles, because they're the organizer. They are the planner. They were going to do sex magic with someone from South America, but they don't have, someone doesn't have the same energy for something. They're like, I'm tired of it or something. They don't want to do it. I can't make it up. The Five of Pentacle reverse. Yeah, somebody kicked somebody out their energy that could have been watching somebody, and now they're in their thoughts too about a conflict, about someone not able to move to calmer waters about a conflict. So I don't know. It could be this South American does not want to have sex, do any more sex magic with this Aries, or they don't want to do any more candle magic for this Aries or something like that. They don't have the same energy. They don't have the same energy for it with the Six of Pentacle in the reverse. They're done. They're done. They don't want to do it anymore. Yep. That's it. The Ace of Swords. Here's your clarification. They don't want to do any more sex magic, candle magic for this Aries. This South American, they're done. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, give me a final message so we can close this reading out. Final message, please. Final message, please, and thank you. Final message, please, and thank you. All right. Somebody that just did magic, their expectation was not met. It didn't happen. Whatever they thought was going to happen did not happen. Final message. Final message, Holy Spirit. All right, yeah. An Emperor in a reverse. This could be an older man or a woman that was in some very destructive energy against you. This planner, organizer of this, trying to either slow you down, or someone might be aware. Okay, a Cancer might be aware of what somebody was doing in your community. Okay. And that's why they couldn't backstab and betray you. And now someone is rejecting someone. Thank you. Okay. So here it is. There's somebody in your community that an Aries or an older man or woman was paying to do spell work on you. A King of Wands. This King of Wands energy. This is somebody that a lot of people might look up to. If anybody can get it done, I know it's them type energy. They could be like a leader in the group. This might be like a young man that was spiritually attacking you in your community because of this Emperor in the reverse or Aries energy. And he was in some very destructive energy against you. But the reason you have a hidden helper, okay? Somebody could have had someone to enforce some rules or done something to balance the energy, because he was unable to backstab and betray you. See, I already told you guys that, and now because of that, somebody is in the Two of Cups. They're not making someone any more offers, or someone is not going to accept any more offers. Somebody could have brought someone clarity about something. I told y'all, a lot of these gang stalking contracts are over now. And even people that were a part of it have changed sides and don't feel the same way about a lot of you all, because they've seen some of you all lead by example, and people are making pivotal changes in their life. So some people that could have been your enemy might be hidden helpers now. Okay. So this Aries was paying a King of Wands in your community to attack you spiritually, but it was balanced out. And one of your hidden helpers, somebody could have Cancer in their chart, or somebody could have Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in their chart. Somebody gave somebody clarity, or they did something to balance the situation for you. Okay. So it's over. The Two of Cups reverse. All right, give me one final card and we're going to close this out. Justice. Yeah, there you go. Now you're going to have justice in your home, in your community, in your neighborhood. You're going to have peace. Happy birthday, Pisces. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I'm QUAN Yin, and this is Love of the Highest Vibration, y'all. I love y'all so very much. What y'all say? What you say? Thank you. Have a beautiful birthday. Thank you. With some homemade food. Child had some noodles with an egg in it. Child, it is what it is. I don't even know how old I am. Child has some noodles with a bowl with an egg in it. Okay. Child, that's it. That's the birthday. Guys, I love you so very much. Happy solar return. Thank you, Empress Love. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, y'all. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you. Diane Garrison, Star Johnson. I'll be back, y'all. Heppinger Martina. Who else? Rosa, Diane Garrison, Spiritual Champion 2935. Anyone else? Everybody, much love to you guys. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go drink some hot tea and take a break.